What's going on, guys? Gina? Who's Gina? Come on. What's going on, guys? Jessica and Zena here, and as you can see, we're outside of the Antique Co-op, which is where our antique booths are. And today we're going to show you something cool. We've got a cool new announcement, so let's go inside. Alright guys, here we go on into the Antique Co-op, and you're gonna see me do a couple little cuts here and there. That's because there are customers shopping right now, and I don't want to show anybody on camera if they don't want to be on camera, and I also don't want them to feel awkward because we're walking around with cameras and talking to the camera, so try to give people a little bit of privacy. But there's also music playing during the business hours here. Just, you know, who doesn't want to shop with a little bit of ambiance? But I'm gonna give you a little bit of direction here. So we walked in the front door, come down, and the first time you can turn right and go down a hallway is here. You see there's the middle and the west, and over off in the distance there you see the big sign that says Antique Co-op. If you turn left as you come down this ramp, you're gonna see our booths. Here's our big huge toy booth, and just beyond it is our little antique booth. But that's not where we're headed today. We're gonna turn back around, and here comes Zena through the vendor doors. I don't know what she was doing back there, but she's gonna come with us. So here's the ramp that we came down just a second ago, and we're gonna keep heading straight through this doorway with the big Antique Co-op sign, which is actually really cool. I've never noticed it before. Pretty neat little sign. But we're gonna come into this giant room, and this actually opens up really big and off to the left, but you can also turn right here where it says additional dealers, and then up above it also says more booths. But since there's a couple of people there, we're gonna cut that real quick, and here we go. This room on the left, I really want that one. I hope it comes up soon. But here's Zena showing us what our big news is, and here you go. Alright guys, so here it is. This is our big announcement. We got another booth.
That's not our stuff though.
Yeah, this is not our stuff. So, oh Zena, I just got really close to your face. Sorry about that, yo. That was like zoomed in on your forehead for a second.
Let me see.
What? That is creepy. Alright guys, now that Zena's done goofing off. So this here is going to be our booth. There is a wall line here, as you can see, the ceiling, and then a wall line here. So everything in this square will be ours, but this will be completely empty as of August 1st, and then we'll be able to move in on August 2nd. So we've got a little bit of time to prep, but so we've got to find some furniture too. We got to find something to put here. My favorite thing is it has this pegboard here and here, a big one here, so we can hang whatever we want. We actually already have hooks and stuff at home, so that's awesome. And we also have all this wall space, so we can start hanging things. We don't really have wall space at all in our current booth. But yeah, so we got to figure out exactly what we're going to do with this space. Especially this gap here, I think is probably going to be the toughest. But I have some ideas, I just don't know how feasible they are. We have some pegboard at home that I thought about making something to put here. Maybe not all the way up, but I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But I do like the idea of hanging hats along this thin strip up here. I think that would be really cool. So
your idea of putting the rack on that wall is going to take away all of our wall space.
That's, yeah, it will take away a big chunk. Yeah, so we have that big rack that is in our garage right now, a big black metal rack that has clothing on it, and we were thinking about putting it here. It would be cool to put it here, but my worry is the lady who has this booth over here has a lot of really nice glass, and you can see through this crack here she's got some nice like Pyrex and Fire King and stuff, and I don't want us to put clothing here and it hit her stuff. So maybe we can put a back on that thing or something like that if it's possible. Yeah, if we can do something like that, that would be cool. So I don't know, but lots of possibilities, but we have until August 1st to get ready. And come over here, Zena, so that people can see you.
They already saw too much of me.
Yeah, they saw your whole retina and everything. But so that's one of the things that we're going to do with a lot of those clothes from the storage unit. They're going to come here. That's part of the big plan. So we'll put other things in here too, but we got a lot of really cool items in that storage unit that will fit with vintage clothing. So I think it's going to be fun. And we've been wanting an extra space anyway, kind of. We were talking about it because we have so much right now. So I think it's being awesome. Zena's breaking stuff. This has been an awesome outlet for us to get rid of some things. Stop moving. Yeah, Zena, stop messing with stuff. She's over here trying to break this. But yeah, so, oh, and I'm breaking things too. But exciting stuff. So this guy that's actually right behind us here, he's got this like hallway section. He's got some cool stuff. He's been keeping this rack of vintage clothing, so hopefully people know that this is here and it'll draw them down this way and see our stuff. We have this exact shirt hanging off of our clothing rack at home.
Ours is longer sleeve.
I do think ours is long sleeve. I think you're right, but it's like almost identical. That's so funny. But he has a lot of cool things that kind of mesh with what we do too, so hopefully he doesn't get upset by us moving in across from him, but I'm hoping it will actually draw more people down here. So some of these rooms here have more stuff like this that is similar to our taste, so I think this will be a good fit for us. The people who own the antique mall or co-op, they told us that this lady averages a pretty good sales every month, so that we shouldn't be too worried about it. I was worried because it's kind of far back, in the mall, but she said no, she gets plenty of business back here, so hopefully that'll continue and work in our favor. But it's been really good in our other booths lately. So
worst case scenario, it doesn't produce and we drop it.
That's true. Yeah, it's not, we're not on a lease or anything like that. It's month to month, so if we need to let go of it and pass it on to somebody else, then we can. So no big deal. But so lots of things coming soon. We've got a lot of work to do to get this done, and of course we're gonna bring you guys along while we're putting fixtures in here and putting in merchandise and all that stuff. So I hope you guys are ready for that. There's gonna be hopefully several videos coming out of that, so we're really excited about it.
Show them our big booth real quick.
Yeah, we'll go show you guys the big booth. We're gonna get out of here. We had to turn the radio back on because I had to turn it off so we could talk to you guys and not get demonetized. So but so we're gonna head on over. We've got a couple of buckets of things to go put away in our current booths. So we had a pretty good sales weekend, so let's see how big of a disaster this place is. You can see Xena over there. She's already putting some clothes and things away, waving at us, giving us the bird, and then waving at us again, because she's ornery, guys. She was on one today and having a goofy good time, and I enjoyed it. As you can see over here, we've got several holes, things knocked over. We sold some stuff, y'all. Pretty good weekend. We were very happy with the way things have been going lately. It's definitely sales have seemed to ramp up, so not sure what's causing it, but we'll take it. Not too bad of a mess over here with the dolls. Let's check out over here with the records and VHS. We've got a little bit of a disaster here in the cards. We love selling the cards. We repackage, make our own little packs of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic the Gathering, and they do pretty well. We also do sports cards sometimes. They're a little bit slower, but not bad. Here's our new He-Man display. We just put this in a couple weeks ago. It is vintage. Castle Grayskull is pretty close to complete. You can see all the accessories down here in the case with a whole bunch of figures and a motorized vehicle that does work, and it's all one big lot. But then over here on this shelf, we also had a bunch of vehicles that are basically for parts or repair. You could play with them, but they're missing things or have little broken pieces, but we put them out to see if any collectors would want to buy them for parts. Here's our Xena doll and our real Xena over here, putting clothes away still. This is a really cool old vintage GM assembly line jacket that was Teresa's, apparently. Shout out Grams and Pops Vintage. Not hers, but reminded me of her. Really cool. Our GM plant closed down years and years ago. And of course, this adorable little Raggedy Ann and Andy handmade smock or dress. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but way too cute. Absolutely love it. We have a lot of Oklahoma-specific vintage items. This here, I don't know if it's vintage or not, but Thunder Valley is a raceway here in Oklahoma that has been around as long as I can remember, and I'm in my 40s, so it's been around a while. A lot of people like to go down there and watch the races every weekend. And Xena's going to pull one of these little pink hats. This is going to be in our Dibdit auction that is tonight. If you're watching this on Tuesday the 9th, we are doing an auction tonight. And that hat's going to be a part of it, so make sure you go check that out. We'll talk about it a little bit more here shortly. But some cool hats, new hats that we're putting in. We've been doing all right with hats and clothing. There's our goalpost. Looks like it needs a little bit more air. And as you can see, there's an empty spot hanging right above Xena. We sold the big inflatable pencil a while back, which excited me but also made me sad because I thought it was really cool and I loved it. And I was hoping it'd be around longer, but glad somebody got a hold of it. Here you can see some more empty spots. We sold some character glasses. We have been selling character glasses like crazy. I was just talking to one of the owners of the co-op, and he said, I can't believe how quickly you and one other girl that has a booth here can sell those things, and I can't sell them at all, and his are cheaper than ours. So I thought that was pretty funny, but he said, I'm glad you guys are selling them. If you guys saw me pick up that piece of glass, and I just pointed at that, this little strawberry shortcake glass over here, when I came in last Monday, one of them had fallen to the ground and shattered, and I think this big piece of glass that I had in my hand was a leftover that I may have missed, and somebody was polite enough to put it up on the shelf up high so the kiddos can't get to it. Got a missing piece of Pyrex there, so that's awesome. Or Corningware, probably. Our little strawberry shortcake crib quilt, that's tough to say. Very cute. Let's check on Xena one more time, and then we're gonna head on back over to the new booth. Okay guys, so before we go, I wanted to come back over here to what's going to be our new booth and ask Xena what her vision is for this booth, because I've been dreaming about it every day nonstop. She's at work, probably not thinking about it, so I'm curious to see what her ideas were. So we're going to check it out and see what Xena has imagined for this space.
I mean, I haven't imagined a whole lot yet. We have the pegs for that pegboard, and I was thinking like fill that whole board with the hats.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of hats right now.
Yeah.
And then I don't want, the rack in the garage, I would rather put it right here.
Yeah, if we can find a way to put a backer on it or something. Yeah. I think that'd be good.
I don't want to take away from the wall space. Right now we have 4 pictures hanging in the other booth off of the side of the shelves. We had more that we sold at our yard sale only because there was no way for me to display them.
Right.
And we have a bunch, we just got a whole bunch of like New Kids on the Block and all kinds of fun
sports and stuff from the storage unit, yeah.
Yeah, and so I want to keep the wall space as much as we can to hang up some of those fun ones.
So are you wanting to put like shelves down low or something, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, we could put shelves down
just low. Just something lower?
Or we can, this thought just occurred to me too. We have our purple and black. I don't know if they would fit, but if they would fit in the middle.
The big shelves. That's what I thought about that too, but I was worried they're so tall that they'll block everything in the back and people won't see it. So I was wondering if we could find something shorter maybe to put in the middle. I don't know. We do have that fixture in the garage that's kind of low that we could do hooks off of.
This blocking the way, right?
That's true. Yeah, we don't want something. If something comes out here, we don't want it to come out more than maybe half. Plus, this won't be in the way, so there'll be more of a walkway.
I bet you the black and purple ones would fit perfectly right in the middle, and then you could peruse around.
That's
true.
Plus,
you have all of the center space, so they can be looking both back and forth and walk all the way around the booth and see all the area. Maybe.
Other option, we could maybe put the big tall purple ones here, but we would also have to find something to replace those in the other booth. So okay guys, this is right here. This is why you don't put things in your walkway in your booth.
Yes,
because I've kicked that twice now, and I guarantee you it's got new dents from other people kicking it too.
Yeah, so and there's a couple different options. I just don't want to take away from the wall space, because that's the whole point of this booth. When we talked about getting more booth space, we wanted walls, so we can hang things on walls. That
was why she reached out to us on this one, because she said, I know you want some walls. And I just want to point out, I don't know if anybody noticed this, I just noticed it standing over there. This is a giant iron sculpture. It's called Iron Man, $125, arms and hat detached, designed to stand in yard with 2 steel rods in ground going up legs. That is really cool. It's got like a horn for an arm and some kind of spiky thing.
It's a cool statue, but all I can think about in Oklahoma is that is your lightning rod right there.
Oh yeah.
Your phone yard is gonna get
free electricity, Xena. Free electricity. So.
Anyway, so I don't have some major concrete plans. Those were just my main thoughts right now. Is I just don't want to take away from the wall space, because that's what we wanted more booth was for.
No, you're right. You're not wrong at all. I've been daydreaming about this, so. Just curious, if you guys have any ideas for us, let us know what you think. We did a little quick walkthrough in our other booths. If you see a fixture in there that you think might fit better in here, we do have a tall bookcase that we could bring in here that is black. That would match the big wire rack that we have out in the garage now, so that would match this, so we could use that in here. We have that other small black fixture like I was talking about that you can hang like hooks off of, and I think that might work here. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but lots of options, huh?
What about even that? What about using the big wire rack that's in the garage with all the clothes on it? What if it's standing alone in the center of the
I don't know. We'll have to see, because I think that it's actually like this. It's like way up here, so I think that it would create another wall, and then I think we need to keep it as open as possible so people can actually see when they walk in over here, because that's where you enter from, is right over there when they walk in. I want them to be able to see in here, you know? Like, because when you walk in here, I feel like if you turn and there's a big rack there, you're not going to see that wall at all. It's already kind of closed off. That's what we're not... this is fine. Like, this works for this lady. She's been making great money in here, so she's actually just moving to a different booth in the same location. She just wanted a different space, so... So anyway, guys, if you have any ideas, let us know. If you're in the Oklahoma City area, come visit the co-op. It's such a cool place, guys. There's just, it goes and goes. There's so much stuff in here, and it's a lot of fun. So if you come by, let us know. We're hoping to maybe get some sort of signage in this new booth, and also in the other booths, and maybe put cards up somewhere or something like that.
Say hi to the owners at the front.
Yeah, say hi to the owners at the front. They're super nice. They're always here. They're here 7 days a week, and they're cool people, guys. I've had a booth here for 4 years now, because I've known Zena for I have known you for 3 years now. So we met in 2021, so we've known each other for 3 years, and I had my booth for at least a year before I met you. So and they've always been real good to me. So make sure you say hi to them, come by, shop, have a good time. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, and we'll let you know.
Yeah, sorry, I just blanked out. We got a lot to do. I gotta get home and get this video edited for you guys. Oh, and tomorrow, actually today, the day that this releases, which is tomorrow for us, Tuesday is it the 9th? Tomorrow's the 9th, right?
Yes.
Yes, Tuesday the 9th on Dibdit. We're gonna be selling t-shirts, hats, and some really cool duffel bags, and we'll also be doing a giveaway. Zena may or may not be there. She has to work tomorrow, so it depends on what time she gets home, but I will be going, oh, look at her. I will be going live for sure at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, so everything starts at $2, shipping $5, any additional items after your first purchase $1.50 for shipping, so it's a pretty good deal. But yeah, lots of t-shirts, stuff from the storage unit. Also on Friday the 12th, at I can't remember what time, but I'll put it on the screen for you. I'll be going live that evening as well with a bunch of VHS from the unit. So lots of really cool VHS. Those will be same pricing scale.
Lots on VHS?
Yes, I'm going to do lots of, I think 4. I do believe 4 is what I figured out weight-wise. So same shipping rules, $1.50 for any additional purchases.
$2 starts?
Yes, and $2 starts. So lots of cool movies. Those motorcycles threw me off, but anyways, guys, we love you guys. If you would like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.
And make sure you download Dibdit.
Yeah, download Dibdit. Use our link down below. There is a link in the description. It'll get you, if you're new and you're just signing up, use that link to sign up. You'll get a $5 credit to your account, and then I'll get a $5 credit as well.
And I'm telling you, you could get some good deals on some stuff in Dibdit right now.
You can get some really good deals on Dibdit right now. It's so new that there's not a ton of buyers in there, so you can go in there and swoop some stuff up and resell it yourself, or collect it, or whatever you want to do with it. So there are
because there's some good collectibles.
There are some good bargains. So and I was going to mention Tuesday's show tonight's show for you guys. Other sellers that will be there is Kevin Commonwealth Picker, ADH Dave. They're 2 of the 3 creators of Dibdit, and then also Mojo Dojo. Who else is going to be there? There's going to be some awesome people selling, and I'm blanking out.
They're going to have great stuff.
They will have good stuff.
I'm telling you right now,
those guys,
some steals.
Yes, those guys always have awesome stuff. I don't know where they find it, but definitely come check it out. Anyways, guys, we love you. We got to get out of here and let you guys go. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.